Happy Saturday, y'all. Happy Saturday. Storming outside. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We need the rain. We need the rain. Come on in. Danny, you were able to pop in. Hello, my sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we have a storm, a big storm rolling through. We need the rain. This moisture is so needed. You know what? I have not had to put lotion on me in the last 3 days. So welcome, everybody. Welcome to today's episode of Mediumship with Pammy. I'm in a strange mood. Thank you all for popping in. I was going to try to go earlier, but I made a decision. I had to do some chores. We got to get our priorities together. So I decided to hop on around noon today. I picked that time thinking, okay, let's see what's a-going, what's a-cracking and a-lacking, crack-a-lacking. So welcome, everybody. For those of you who were with me yesterday, I did a quick guest in at Samantha's live and talked about going dancing to the barn dance. I did my pretty little dress. I did a video of my pretty little dress. I just want to say something really quick because there were a time in my life when I couldn't afford anything for me. Everything had to go to the children. That's just the way we are as parents. And now I'm at a point in my life that if I want something, I'm just going to buy it. I don't do it very often. I was in Santa Fe with Samantha Marie, saw that dress, and I didn't even look at the price tag. I just bought it. OMG. And you know what? It ended up being on sale after the fact. I didn't know. But anyway, yes, I went to the barn dance. I went and kicked up my heels. I met some new people there because I'm in an area I don't know a lot of people. I need to meet more people because I'm a social butterfly. Anyway, this couple, he comes up to me and he goes, do you two-step? And I went, no, I don't know how to. I don't know how to. Anyway, pulls me up off the dance floor. His wife is like, go do this. I just jumped right in. Maybe because my mama was a professional dancer. Maybe I can pick up on things. Anyway, had the time of my life. Y'all, I'm balanced. Well, as much as I can be balanced. You know what I mean? Dancing recharges the soul. And I also met another lady who teaches line dancing right down the road on Tuesday nights. And I'm like, that's one of the things that I put on my new moon manifestation, was to meet more loving, kind people. Anyway, that was fun. Y'all, welcome. For those of you who are new, I am an evidential psychic medium. I do bring forth evidence, details from your loved ones. They may be dates, names, their ages, maybe how they lived, how they crossed, what's going on Earth right now. That is an evidential psychic medium. I've been doing it professionally for about 30 some odd years. I didn't do it professionally before that. Long story. But anyway, I was born that way. I didn't know that's what it was, but I came from a very violent household, and I just sort of put that on hold. I couldn't take on all of that stuff. So anyway, welcome. I'm going to be clearing the energy in just a moment. I always do that on a live. I use my beautiful big Tibet bowl. We have a lot of clearing going on because we have a storm all around me. I do my prayers before I come in here. And know that those who need to receive a message, may they receive a message. Also, I set my intent for the healing energy to flood the room. So if y'all need any healing energy, it's available. Just soak it on up, okay? So I don't pick and choose. See my purple glasses, they kind of match my fluorescent green. They're opposites. So I don't pick and choose anyone in the chat. Well, as far as I know, there's one God, one source, one creator. That's who I pray to. I don't know who you might pray to, but that's who I pray to. So anyway, nobody gets chosen in here just by me picking and choosing. It's all spirit guided here. Okay. Hello, Matthew has popped in. I don't know where Sam's at. She's got a lot going on. Maybe she'll pop in. I don't know. Now it's saying there's a little bit of weird internet stuff going on because I know I have a huge storm around me. Let's just hope all is well. Let me know if you guys can still see me okay. So also, for those of you who don't know, I am an author. Let me do this really quick because my mods are going to push me to do it. This is my, let me flip the mirror. This is important. Sorry, I hit the wrong one. We don't want that. What happened there? My first book is Whispers of the White Dove, my inspirational poetry. Second book, Heart of the White Dove, it won a 5-star award. This one I had a temporary journey with cancer. I don't claim it. Temporary. I have a story in there about that. I was a hospice worker for 9 years. There's stuff in there about that. Some spiritual short stories. Anyway, they're on Amazon, but y'all, and I want to thank those of you who have been ordering them, but real quick, I put it off and put it off until the breast cancer hit. I thought, oh, well, I'll just, I'll publish before I pass. Well, then the breast cancer. No, don't put things off, y'all. What is it that you want to do? Tomorrow's not promised, okay? So that's my books. I want to let y'all know that I did, it's a deep video. I just did a deep video before I came on here. To me, it's very important. I know that I get a lot of, most of my videos, there's a lot of channeling. No, I was a massage therapist and an energy healer for hospice. So I did a lot of the massage, lymphatic work, and some energy healing just to help them calm down. But that was 9 years worth of hospice work. And so this video that I just uploaded is deep, but there's an important message there. Okay. So guys, don't come in and ask me something to give to you. I always let it go. It's going to be what it's going to be. It's spirit guided. I have a number 3 etiquette video that you can go and watch. Okay. Oh, you were watching that, Margie. It is a true story. And I had to share it because I was like, oh my God. We can't make anyone forgive anyone else. But you know what? Let me just say this. Tragically beautiful, I get that. And I had all the children. I was given all the little ones as well as the elderly. So that was one of my most special times in hospice, was helping the little wee ones. Those were probably the only ones that I would attend a service. I had, in 9 years, I had way too many patients. I couldn't attend every service, but I would make sure that I attended every service of the little one. Okay. Oh, let me share something really quick. It's a cute, it's a beautiful, tragic story about a little wee one. She was 4 years old, and it was a genetic type disorder that both parents didn't know they had the gene, and therefore the baby, I forgot the name of it, but it's long. And, anyway, I used to make these little sniffer things out of material, cotton, put a little bow on it. I put a little bit of essential oil, and I would always bring it in. And she couldn't see much, but she would smell that, and she would always turn her head like, oh, there it is, there it is. When I went to her service, her mom and dad had put those sniffers in the casket with her. Yeah. As hospice workers, we're supposed to keep, our emotions in check. Well, it doesn't always happen. I lost it, but bless her heart. Anyway, so in my link tree here, in my bio, there's a link tree at the bottom. All my social media is there. I may go live tonight on YouTube. I've been going live. Thank you guys for the gifts. Not necessary. All my lives are free. I don't ever charge. This is a way I promised to God that I would give back in service. Okay, so you don't have to throw any gifts. You don't have to make any payments. All my lives on all my social media are free as long as you understand they are spirit guided. Okay, but thank you for the gifts. Thank you. Thank you. In my link trees, all my social media. Now, my Instagram, you do have to request to follow, okay? Because I had to make it private. It was just way too many fakes. Speaking of fakes, this is my one and only TikTok. You guys are going to be getting these messages from me after this. It's not me. Matt Reiki is in the house. Does that mean Sam is here? I will never direct message you here. Ever, ever, ever. That is not me. No reputable person on here is going to have time to send you a direct message saying we have a message for you. That is not me. Okay? Just want you to know. In my link tree, like I said, is all my social media. The one that I want you all to go and check out if you feel guided to do so, it's called Code Purple. Code Purple. Code Purple is a brainstorm of our beautiful Tyler Renee and Miss Edie. Thank you, Glory, for the gift. Miss Edie and Tyler Renee. Tyler Renee has been a huge advocate of mental health awareness. She has come across and built up Code Purple, which is 195 countries. 195 countries. If you need mental health intervention, mental health crisis, some resource information for yourself, for someone else, if you're a parent, go to the Code Purple link. I'm very proud to be an affiliate. Click on the country, your country, and there's resource information. Okay? I don't know if she's available. I didn't want to, I know you guys got things to do. I really will totally leave it up to her if she wants to. I don't know what she's doing. But I'll tell you what, at the moment, I am going to clear the energy. Okay. My private one-on-ones, if you guys are interested in a private one-on-one, send me a message to my website and I will get back to you. Hi, everybody. Welcome. All my beautiful moderators give a wave. All my colleagues in here give a wave. As a matter of fact, Matt Reiki. Hey, there she is. Matt Reiki is in the house. Look what he makes. Reiki infused smudge spray, and that's a part of Samantha's. You can go on sacredmoon.org. Oh, look at there's all the Sam stuff right there. You're thankful to hear about Code Purple. That's really important. Sam, you are just in time for me to clear the energy. I did an interesting video. I just uploaded it about my neighbor who passed.
Your neighbor passed?
He was on the corner as an old guy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the lady that fell.
Oh, no, she's good. In fact, her dog got out and I had to go chase her dog down and she goes, my God, you're my angel. Anyway, no, there's a really neat video that I uploaded about the guy on the corner. It's sad. It's sad, but I mean, I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about the young guy that was screaming at him before he died. We don't even stop and think about ramifications of shit, I mean, we can't make anyone forgive, but I just wanted to post that. It was just one of those interesting things. But anyway, I did go out shit kicking last night. I did my very first two-step, which I did perfect. The guy's like, you said you don't know how to two-step. I said, I don't. And he goes, well, you do now. So it's probably my mom channeling through me because my mom was a professional dancer. That's probably what happened. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway. So Sam and I, if you do not know Sam, Sam and I do a lot of co-lives together. She's got her own, obviously her own TikTok. You guys make sure you follow her there. And her and I recently met just a few weeks ago, actually, right there in her little store. And she was one of the ones that was with me when I bought that new dress. I turn into somebody different when I put on that dress. I swear to God. So we're going to co-live together. We're going to tune in and see if we have spirits coming through. Okay. I figured you were probably busy working in your store today, but Matt's like, you want me to get Sam? I said, yeah, if she wants to come on. So, go ahead.
I was on live.
No way. Really? There you guys go.
I had just got.
Make sure you guys go back and forth. Make sure you're over there, saying hello to Sam as well. So let me clear the energy, Sam. Let's do that. And then I want to pull a collective card. Do you want to pull a collective card as well? She's yakking. We can each pull
He
it.
wants to know something.
He wants what?
He wants to know Matthew wants to know if you like the spray.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Better make sure he makes some more because I want to order some more. So yes. Okay.
We'll make you a gift.
Everybody tell me when I'm clearing the energy, tell me where everybody's from and tell me where you feel this in the body. If you don't feel anything in your body, that's fine too. What is she eating? I don't know. They want to know what you're eating, Sam.
Hibiscus flower.
Oh, Margie got her smudge spray too. Woo! All right, so here we go. Tell me where you're from and tell me where you feel this. Here we go. Another some of you are all from Arizona, some from over across the pond. Peoria, Arizona. That's where I moved from. Go figure. Here we go. Okay, there you go. Where did everybody? I always feel it in my heart chakra. Today was no different. It's in my heart chakra. I'm trying to think of what I want to. I'm going to use my own cards. Okay, so Sam's going to pull a card, a beginning collective card. I'm going to pull a beginning collective card. I'm going to use my very own Heart Rock cards. Can't believe I'm almost sold out of my third edition. But anyway, these are my own Heart Rocks that I get out in nature with messages. So I'm going to pull a card to begin this, and Sam's going to pull a card. Everybody feels it in different places. I don't know. I've got about 390 in my room. How's your room looking, Sam?
Like 120, 118.
Make sure you guys can like switch off, go back and forth. Okay. I'm going to pull one. Ooh, it's the bottom one. I don't know what it is yet, but I love it. All right, Miss Sam, you want to go first?
You can go first.
Okay, so here's a really good collective card. Now, this is Saturday, so we've got the weekend going on. This is to remind you of your beauty. This heart was found exactly in this position with the flowers around it. I always take pictures as soon as I find it that way. Remember how beautiful you are, okay? I talked about this with a friend last night, and she goes, that lady over there said I had a really pretty face. She goes, I'm ugly. I said, you're not ugly. I mean, go back and look in the mirror. We are all beautiful souls. That's a reminder, okay? If you are here to have your spirits lifted up, welcome. All right, let's see what Sam's card is.
The card I pulled is basically this woman playing this guitar, but it's upside down, right? But for the weekend, it represents taking care of your mental health. This means don't ignore it. Don't ice it out. Don't disassociate on it. Like, there are things that we have to think about right now, especially with our own well-being and ourselves. And this is like the perfect weekend to kind of unpack, maybe do some decluttering in your home, maybe go through your closet, like go through a room in your house today and just unbox it. Get rid of shit you're not using. Donate stuff. and just kind of get that mental space decluttered as well.
Okay. Maybe by doing what Samantha has recommended, it helps you tune in to that beauty that we all have. How about that? Okay. Now, in a little bit, I'm going to pull cards by age group so that everyone gets an opportunity for another card. Yard sales are awesome. Get rid of that shit. Get rid of that shit. Somebody's horns are honking. Yeah, when I moved, man, I had, I was in that house from 2002 to 2020. Man, I had some stuff to get, declutter. In a little bit, will be pulling cards by age groups. What were you doing on your live, Sam, before we interrupted you?
Oh, I just got on.
Oh, okay. How funny is that? We seem to tune in together. So we're going to tune in and see if we have some spirits. I think we already do because somebody's over here doing like this to the cheek. So there's somebody's like, I'm here, I'm here. So guys, sacredmoon.org, Samantha's website or store. This is the smudge. Now she has new labels, but this was the smudge spray that Matt Reiki, who was in here, if you give a wave, stuff. I gotta quit spraying it constant, but I just love the smell. Oh, thank you, Margie, for putting her website in here. She just made a huge sale because they're remodeling. So did you get, you're getting stocked up again though.
I'm gonna fight her, Pam.
Oh my God. Look at that.
Remember how last weekend?
Yes.
Let me show you what my problem is. Remember how I said I had stuff coming in?
Uh-huh.
Boxes upon boxes upon boxes.
Wow. Wow. Goodness, goodness, goodness. So y'all, we are going to tune in. We are going to tune in and see if we have someone. I think I do feel somebody around, and I don't know. We don't normally do this, but should we do we want to do a challenge today? And we never do that. I don't know. It's Saturday.
Sure.
I mean, we can do that one time. Let's see what happens. So we're just going to challenge each other while we're tuning in, y'all. Hang on. While we're doing this, I'm going to tune in. I'm going to see. I do feel somebody. So this is how it's going to work, everybody. We're going to tune in. We're going to give all the details. You have to take 100% of what we're saying. Otherwise, it will be more like a quick flash message from your loved one. Call them postcards. We're not directly connecting you, but your loved ones are popping in for a quick message. Happens a lot. But other than that, you have to take 100% of the details. And most of the time we do tune in to each other, to the same spirit. Sometimes we have some different ones. Ooh, look at the challenge going. Thank you, guys. I hardly ever do this anymore, but every once in a while it's kind of fun. Okay. Okay. Remember what we had yesterday? Might be happening again.
I know. Look at all I got.
See, I know. I'm already writing it down. Already. Margie, thank you for that. My son and his wife bought that dancing cactus for my grandson. He's like, yeah, get that the fuck away from me. No, that didn't work. Thank you, guys. You're so sweet. She's ahead. Miss Sam is ahead. Okay, do we want to tune into each other and let's see if we might have the same person?
I'll follow your lead.
I have a younger male, possible doing of his own accord. doing of his own accord. It's possible that this is a possible overdose. So maybe not something intentional, but he's like, I caused my own demise. Okay. So he's young. He's young. Okay. We got one of those yesterday, remember? Oh, and thank you guys for holding on to your comments for a moment. I keep, when Sam and I go live, we kind of do things, we just jump right in. I have a name Jennifer and I have a name Justin. Jennifer and Justin.
That's funny.
I have a 111. Now that's interesting. 111 could be January 11th. I don't know. I saw the 111. 4 kids. And then I saw number 3. So I'm going to see, we're going to tune in together and see if we have the same spirit. Okay, guys? Thank you for playing along with the duel. It's kind of fun.
So the name that I got was Jen. I got depression. I got OD. The guy came forward and said, "I know you're hurting. You've been searching for me." He is young. The 4, I don't know, it could be a birthday, but then I got the name reference of JoJo. So I don't
Okay.
know if that's a nickname for living or what, but like
Okay.
Jen, I got that to the boy who is gone.
Thank you, guys. This is fun. Okay, so interesting. We do have the same person that we're tuning into. Okay, now we're continuing to give more information. So this could very well be postcards. Okay, now and our mods help us out as much as possible. Thank you guys for tapping the screen. That just helps with the duel by tapping the screen. Y'all don't have to throw gifts.
So the name Jennifer is important, but I got the reference of Jen, so it's the same name, Jennifer Jen.
Okay. So my brother just passed. Mom's name is Jennifer, cousin named JoJo. Taylor, you got to take everything else as well. And this was definitely drug related, overdose, something along those lines. Okay.
JoJo there was a name JoJo that was connected.
But I got Justin, but I do think there's another, like when I say self-inflicted, it doesn't mean it was intentional, but whatever they did caused it to happen. Whoop, there we go, guys.
Right.
2, 1. Woohoo, look who won.
I don't know what the spirit's name is. He didn't tell me his name, but he told me that JoJo was alive and that Jen is important too. Jennifer, Jen. So I got the same thing as you. I did get, there was a lot of depression and that I know you're hurting. You've been searching for me. So I think in a spirit, maybe this could be his mother. I don't know.
This could be for Cassie. Cassie's been talking about a lot of things. My birthday is 111, bro OD'd, sister Jen. Cassie, can you take the 4 kids? Can you take the name Justin?
And
now
JoJo.
maybe JoJo is like a nickname for Justin. This could be for you, Cassie. Let's see if there's anything else. For some reason, I feel like it is Cassie.
Make sure she gets a straw.
4 kids, yes. Okay, you know what? Is there anyone on your side? Cassie 12284, would you please consent and talk in all caps, please?
I think now, I have my...
Don't say this is me 100%. You have to tell me how it resonates. So mods, is there someone else that can take it all? Okay.
I got Myers Emma on my side.
Okay. My mom passed November 4th. I didn't get a November. I didn't get the 4, but I definitely have the 4 kids. Thank you for consenting. Okay.
It feels right on my side. Myers Emma, this is connected.
Okay, so we have two of them at the moment. Okay. Now, for most of you, this is going to be postcards. Okay. My anniversary, 11/1, 4 kids. My brother overdosed. Sister Jean died. Lover, I'm not real sure because I definitely got Jen. Now, it's possible that might be for you. Can you take the number 3? Lover of music. Emma, are you in both rooms? I'm not sure. We have Emma on Sam's side.
Andrea Nicole does JoJo. My partner Josh 32 OD Justin found him. They had a friend Jen. I feel like this on my side, like I'm gonna be blunt. It belongs to Myers.Emma. Like it's their friend because they're talking about specific things of their friendship.
And as far as my end, I feel very strongly this is Cassie on my end. Now somebody said, Monica said it's my son, Pam. How do you, this is Monica Griff. It's my son. You got to tell me how you connect with this so that we can go forward. Okay. Lots of postcards for the rest of you. Okay. My mods are here to help. Yeah. Yeah. I am not getting that this was an intentional on purpose. Do you get that, Sam?
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
No. But I mean, he still, by the fact that he was doing this, caused that to happen. But he didn't do it on purpose. Thank you guys for holding your comments. Okay. We have our people. If for some reason you feel that this is your loved one, it's for you, we can't catch every little detail in here because people in their comments. Just sit back and listen to the message. He was one of 4 kids and died from drug abuse. He was young. Jojo is our dog.
No, JoJo's a person on my. No, JoJo's a person. I was told JoJo's a person.
Okay. Monica, I think these are really big postcards for you. Okay. Now, what is the 3 or the March? What is the 3 or the March? And I think Justin is different from JoJo. I don't think they're the same. I think there's somebody, Justin.
They're not.
Right.
There's two different people.
Okay. Yeah, the 3 or the March. Wait, so somebody says Aubrey is really strong. Aubrey? I didn't catch anything that Aubrey said. Margie, you feel it really strong. Did they take every single thing? I just want to verify. Okay. I trust Margie when she's modding here. Now, what I'm going to do for the moment so that we can finish this up, Aubrey, Margie, if you feel that she's taken 100%, I'll ask you to go ahead and consent and be a part of this. It could end up just being postcards. I'm just going to say that. Okay. You went back and checked all the details. Thank you, Margie. Okay, Aubrey, can you give us consent? So I have 2 people on my side. This is what we call piggybacking, y'all, in case you don't know. Piggybacking is there's more than one spirit that's coming through for different people. They didn't know each other, but somehow the universe is bringing them through, and talked in all caps. Okay, now, Sam, I feel like you have something to say.
A lot.
Okay,
so this
go
is
ahead.
for Emma. So, her friend is giving me a lot of download. Okay, so, comes forward and is like, I know that you're hurting. I know that it was sad. I know that there's like a lot of kind of questions towards it, but this is what he kind of pushed me into saying is, Emma, you used to have a lot of laughter, not so much anymore. I always trusted you. You were always a safe place to be. You seem stuck, Em. I always admired how flowing and go with the flow you can be and are, but lately it just seems like you're stuck between a hard spot, and I'm trying to help you understand what it is.
Boy, the spirit is playing with my stuff around here. What the heck? Okay.
Oh my God. And then the last thing that he wants to say is, because I want to help you with your side with that spirit. He's telling me to tell Emma, like, yes, a lot of things are confusing. Life is confusing, but he's saying you gave me a lot to smile about. And he's also talking about how genuine of a person you are. He said, why do you let everybody walk all over you? When are you going to put your foot down? When are you going to say no? And he's saying something about being a protector, that he used to always feel that he had to protect you, like as if you were his sister.
I don't know
Huh?
which one of y'all this is for the Cassie. My brother is so strong and he's a jokester. So he's saying how you tried to help. I think this might be also, we've got what, 4 people here, maybe 3, 4 people. You tried to help him and he didn't see it that way. So he's apologizing because now he sees it that way. You tried to help. He's talking about a little wee one. I don't know. There's a small child somehow involved.
What are the names on your side?
My name, the ones that I had the
No,
Jennifer. Oh, sorry. I have Cassie, and I have an Aubrey, Aubrey.
and who are the spirits connected to them?
It is the overdose male. Yes. Cassie, it's your son. Okay. Oh, the wee one is your son. Thank you, Cassie. It's talking about the wee one. The wee one.
Yeah, I got sent out yesterday. No, the day before yesterday.
My son was so close to him, he has all his stuff. Perfect. That's why he's talking about the wee one. Okay. Now, this could very well be something specific for Cassie, or it could be for everyone. But he's talking about how you tried to help him. He didn't see it that way. It's more like interfering in his life. I'm a grown up, blah, blah, whatever. He's like, whatever. And he's talking about that young one. Okay. Go ahead, Sam.
My Emma on my side says it's for her. Would be her nephew and niece will be born on Wednesday.
He just said the wee one. Okay. I didn't hear ones, but wee one. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. Yes, that could very well be it. He was stubborn. Yes, Cassie. Very strong with you.
The last part of this side on Emma is he's saying shit or get off the pot, and he's talking about he's saying you're the only thing. Did he call you M? Because he keeps referencing you as EM, like M, like he's not saying the whole name. And he's saying that you gotta stop settling. You gotta stop settling. Like, when are you going to live? And he's also wanting to, because you had said that you wish you would have protected him. He laughs about that. And he is like, okay, little one, like, okay, stuff.
Is one of y'all moving? He's talking about movement. Movement. Now, this could be a metaphor for your life. This could be a physical move. He's saying movement. Oh, and he's also very, very strong, energetic wise. And this is for Cassie with your son. He's very much connected to him, very much around him, sort of like kind of watches over him. Okay. But what's the movement? Either maybe that's the shit or get off the pot. I don't know. But he said the word movement. So if you guys are not moving physically, he's talking about making the movement, making that change.
Yeah, and validated the nickname and the thing that I said. She said he would say. Emma is also connecting a lot to the things that you're saying too.
Okay. Okay. Guys, that's how it works when Sam and I do a co-live together. We're tuned in to most of the time the same people, sometimes not, but and thank you guys for holding your comments until we're done with this. That's really important. Thank you for the gifts.
They're $11.95.
Oh, here's a really important. I celebrated my 100 days sober yesterday. So it was a big thing planning on moving. Cassie, congratulations on your 100 days sober. I love it. Okay. So there's lots of movement going on with you. Okay. Yeah, and if somebody got missed, sorry guys, everybody keeps commenting. We can't always see every single thing that comes through. If you feel this is your loved one, just sit back and listen. I'll do my best to download this and put it in my YouTube later. Okay. How
I'm
weird.
getting a message.
Go ahead.
Her spirit, he wants her to know that she's always meant so much to him. He wants her to free whatever guilt she has stuck in her heart, because he's literally talking about certain things in life we can't control. The protection and the love and the generosity that you had over me, I'll never forget that. And I admire your strength, but you don't always have to be wound up so tight.
I'm being shown a Pokemon reference. The craziest things come through, but I don't ever hold back. Pokemon. Go figure. That's old. That's old stuff, isn't it? My son was involved with Pokemon. I don't know. How do one of you relate to Pokemon? Cassie, first of all, he was my best friend, my little big brother. Yes.
Yeah, he loved her a lot. He definitely he's saying very much that she took care of him, and that there's guilt in her heart because she really feels like she could have intervened or she could have did something, and he's like, strip that guilt. Everything is fine. You know, he's saying about his struggles, says that he was in a very dark place. He's also talking about how he couldn't himself and he didn't want to put that burden on anybody else. But he's literally saying that he watches over her and he sees how she's still very much broken about it. And he's talking about how music sets her free. He's saying there's times when she has to blast music just to get her mind right. And he's laughing about that.
Cassie, I was just looking through my son's Pokemon cards. There you go. You know what I love about that? That means that's validation. He was hanging out with you when you did that. That's why he said Pokemon. Okay. Cassie said, I did try to help him and I have so music guilt. And then she's talking about the guilt. Yes, I sing and listen to music. Okay. Perfect. Aubrey takes that as well, takes that message because we have Cassie and Aubrey on my side. Guys are so sweet.
This is for Emma, Myers, Cassie, and Aubrey. There's 3 different spirits talking to us that have similar details.
Wow, this is an interesting message. Aubrey, he played guitar and piano. He's telling me, get off your knees. Get off your knees. Now, that doesn't mean stop praying, but I think what it means is, okay, you've done your thing, you've asked, now get up and start. That's the movement again when he's like, get off your knees. Okay. Not saying stop praying. He's like, but it's time to get up and have some movement. So get off your knees. We can sit there and pray 24/7, but if we don't make a movement towards our goals, okay.
So is Aubrey's son?
Huh?
Is this Aubrey's son or is this Cassie's son?
I don't know. I believe that I have been stuck for a long time. Yes, that is so true. So this is Cassie, is this your brother? And then Aubrey, is this your son? We're just trying to get some things clarified because we have this piggybacking going on. Aubrey.
Mom. I heard one of them say, Mom, I love you too. And he says that she constantly says how much she loves him and she holds it close to her like, a guy, I love you, son. I miss you, son. And he said, I want to answer her so she can hear me. He says, can you tell I love her too.
My two people it's their brother. Aubrey and Cassie, it's their brother. So I don't know on your side.
I don't know. There's the spirit that said mom, and then it said, tell her I love her too. So I don't know.
Can you guys be a little respectful in here, please? Thank you.
Ew, what's happening over there?
Must she eat while she's on video? It's like, that's
Yes?
rude. That's rude.
Can you go get
And it might be for Nana Rana. Okay, well, like I said, we missed some things because people keep commenting. So anyway, Nana, if you feel that that's for you, just soak up the message, okay? Yeah, please don't come in being disrespectful, okay? Okay. Let me see if I have. Oh, okay. He's telling me about
that message that I said about
fingers. Don't be pointing fingers. Now, I'm not saying that that's one of you, but somebody's pointing fingers, and he goes, nobody should be pointing any fingers. Okay? I just think there's all these people are like, you should have done this, you should have done that, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, screw that. No, no, no. There's a song. Here we go. I love my songs. Get back to. Oh my God. I just started thinking it was like that song, Get Back to Where You Once Belong. And then it's like, Get Back, JoJo. Oh, that's.
so on my side, Emma said, to be honest, I did point fingers at surrounded him, so the pointed fingers was her.
Okay.
And then the mom message was on my side too, because she said his mom really needs to hear that.
Now, I don't know what I just heard that song, like, Get Back to Where You Once Belong. And so I thought that was going to be the message. And then remember you said JoJo at the beginning. You can't make this shit up. Get back, JoJo. Isn't that funny? Okay. Cassie, I pointed fingers at his girlfriend.
Ooh.
Stop. That's his message. Okay.
I think it's because spirit, they don't hold grudges like that, and they look at everything with compassion. So our job as mediums is the message of, hey, they ain't angry, why are you angry? Like, death is hard, grieving is hard, it's a never-ending cycle, it's ending hurt, right? But our loved ones on the other side genuinely don't want us to stop living because they're not here. They don't. They want us to live harder.
Yep. So, the phrase is, and it really is true, all is well. It really is. All is well. We may not know that, but all is well. Okay. Yes, I went to the barn dance. Thank you. All is well. Okay. Make sure you guys go watch my new video talking about pointing fingers and forgiveness and all that stuff. It was an important message. So if you get a chance, see that one. Okay. I don't know if I have anything else. Do you have anything else, Sam?
I got really quiet because then this other lady, Gina, wanted to talk, but she went away too. So I don't know. It's been weird lately.
Yeah. Cassie, is he with my mom? He is. Actually, he's got, there's a woman next to him and then there's two behind him. So he's actually with three females. Her birthday was January 11th too. Cassie, he's got your mom is with him, but there are two females behind him. I don't know who they are. There are two others. So he's got three. If that makes sense. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Yeah, it got quiet as well. He just showed me her, and then yes, thank you, Cassie. I don't know who the two are because they're behind him. That might mean that they passed long before him. I'm not really sure, but the woman is side by side with him. Yeah, that's your mom. Wow, they shared the 111. How fun. Okay, whoo! It got hot in here all of a sudden. Woo! Okay. Um, I'll do my best to make sure if there's no tech issues, this will be on my YouTube later. And I always acknowledge Sam when we're doing a co-live. I will acknowledge her. So I don't have any more. I want to ask Sam if she has any more messages real
So
quick.
Cassie's mom and brother shared the birthday because
I did, Margie. Thank you. Yes, I did read her before. Thank you.
her mom wants to her so bad. She says she's been trying to come, but for some reason her emotions have been so blocked, and she wants her to help of her milestones, and she knows that she feels very much kind of alone, kind of like isolated, alone. Like she has a surrounding, but it's not the same.
Okay,
And she's
go ahead.
talking about that. She's talking about the struggles of her having to not have them two around. And she's telling me that she's saying that Cassie was her strong child, that she like she didn't worry about her very often, and let me know when you could hear me.
Okay, wow, that was weird. Okay, now I can hear you. Anyway, before I forget, Cassie and her mom share the birthday. I just wanted to clarify that. Okay.
She's talking about how strong Cassie has always been. She's calling her a willful child, but she's also like she loves her, like she loves how strong she is, right? And she's telling me to tell her that even though you face so much by yourself, in spirit, we are cheering you on. We are definitely very pleased and happy that you are recovering, and you are also making a lot of changes in your path that are more beneficial to your growth and for you. And she wants you to know that she's very proud of you.
Cassie says, yes, they were my best friends. They still are. Yes, that's what she always said. I was her angel baby. Okay.
She admires her a lot, and she's talking about how she knew that Cassie would. She's saying it just like this, like if the kid would just get her fucking mind right, if she would get her shit together, she would be so she would be the stars. Like she's talking to her in that tense. And she's also talking about how the only thing in Cassie's life that holds Cassie back is Cassie herself.
Whew, Cassie, I've been trying so hard, and I know she's been flickering my lights. Yep. My lights have been really, I don't even know why. And my battery is just blinking. There's no reason it should even be blinking. I'm like, they're messing around with all the stuff right now. And Cassie said, oh my God, that's how she would talk. Okay. Awesome message for you. Awesome message for all of you that were a part of this, actually.
Well, Aubrey, I didn't get a message from her. Let me just try to get her a message so I don't leave her hanging.
I think Aubrey took like all the messages.
But like, you know how I go through and do like an individual one?
Yeah.
I didn't give her anything. So
okay.
I'm trying to get this. Let me just do that. Move on. So, I'm being shown like a pain or some type of tension that's like area on her, like on her upper back. And he said she's been carrying the weight of everything for so long that it's created somewhat of tension in her back. He's also talking about contagious smile, contagious laughter, that she has that, but she's not utilizing. She's not laughing. She's not smiling. What's going on? And then he's also talking about a crossroads in her personal life. Doesn't really know where she needs to be at the moment. And he's saying, you'll figure it out. He said by the end of this year, you'll have what you need. You'll know where you want to be. He says there's been a lot of indecisiveness going on, but he's also talking about how she's such a gypsy soul, like she's so free spirited. So he says you'll always shift, like you'll always change your mind and shift.
Hello, nephew who popped in. Aubrey, do you understand this message that Samantha was popping in and saying for you? Yes, thank you. Okay, perfect. Bearded Diablo is my nephew, y'all. Give a wave. Give a wave. Say hello. She said absolutely. Perfect. Okay. I mean, when we have piggybacks, there's a lot of identical messages, and then there's individual messages for you guys. Okay.
They got quiet.
It's quiet. It's quiet. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for, for those of you who are respectful, holding your comments. Thank you. Thank you. You don't have to hold them right at the moment. But Samantha and I, if you have time, what we do we're going to go by age groups.
So Emma said that she knew he would end up talking because yesterday was his birthday.
Wow. And Monica, Monica says, I thank you, ladies. I know that was my son. If you guys feel that there was a connection for you as well, you're welcome. Okay.
Well, there was the one that came forward and said mom, and like on my side, Emma said it could be because his mom needed to hear it. But remember, I said the spirit came forward and said, "Mom, I want you to know that I love you too."
Okay.
So somebody was constantly like, "I love you, son. Like I love you, son. Just know that I love you." And then that spirit came forward and said, "Mom, I love you too. Can you tell my mom I love her too?" So that could be for Monica.
Monica, that could very well be a beautiful message for you. If you took everything else and then he's talking about the mom, Monica, then so be it. Okay.
Because I had one of them pop up and said, "Mom, I hear you. I know that you talk to me. Like, Mom, I love you."
Monica said it was him, my baby. Thank you for being in the live today, Monica. Thank you. Thank you. So Margie has a question. Somebody keeps repeating a question over and over. It said the lady who smells the cigarette smoke. Great question for Sam. I smell cigarette smoke around me. Who is it? Who is it? I didn't pick up on that.
So anytime you smell cigarette smoke or cigar smoke, that means that you have a protective spirit around you trying to protect you from some type of energy that's coming your way or some type of pending you're not going to be happy with. And usually cigarette smoke indicates financial woe. So it means that something financially is going to change. Like how I was raised, I was always told that if random cigar or cigarette smoke, it means that a spirit's being very protective at the moment.
Right. Cassie said, I knew it was for me when I seen the 111 on y'all's paper and my 100 days. Thank you. You're welcome. You're very welcome. You just know. You just know. Okay. All right. So we're going to pull by age groups right now. You don't have to give us your name or your age. We got it covered. It's going to be 18 to 30 is going to get the first cards. I will pull one. Sam will pull one because we just had the new moon about manifesting and we're in the Lion's Gate. I am choosing the Moonology Manifestation deck that was gifted to me by my one and only Ms. Margie in here. Thank you guys. Sam and I, we love what we do.
So I gotta let you guys know, like, we don't pick people from the room and pick a spirit. We don't do that. We allow spirit to come to us, give us the messages, and then we relay them. That's what actual mediumship is. It's just that a lot of people have been kind of fooled think that mediumship is you just go to this place and they can tell you whoever's around you. It doesn't work like that. We don't control the afterlife. We don't control spirit. We don't control any of that. They come when they want. Pam's been doing this for a really long time. This has been a part of her life, like probably longer than she has been alive. The whole
Correct.
spirit mediumship and stuff, like you've been doing it for a long time.
Thank
And
you guys.
I've been talking to I've been actively talking to the deceased since I was 5 years old. So that's why, Pam does it her way. I do it my way. We support each other. We support the community. Everybody has a different way of doing it. But if there's one thing for sure, we're not going to manipulate. We're not going to steal from you. We're not going to make you feel confused. We definitely are very in control of who's here and what's going on. And so we don't pick a name from the room and say, okay, let's tap into your, because that's just not how it works. That's never how it's going to work. And I definitely want you guys to know that bring the spirit. We are the telephone cord in between. We are the people that in between that can actually hear, see, feel, smell, and get the symbolism that then translate into messages for you guys.
Now, when we do our private one-on-ones, I mean, for me specifically, I don't want any details given. I do ask you prior to the session, if there's someone that you were hoping to come through, that you would talk to them, ask them to come through. You and I one-on-one, I will start writing some things down. There are times when you say, I'll get people that show up and then you'll say, is there someone specific? And you'll say yes. And then I'll try to tune in a little bit more. Monica said, I've been watching and waiting so long for my boy. I'm so happy. You're welcome, Monica. That was a beautiful message for you. Okay.
So what Pam does on her website, she will not reach out to you for a clientele. Like, we don't reach out to you. We only have one account. All of our pay options are our business name or our name. We don't go out of our way to say, give the donation, beloved, you're my sweetheart. We don't do that shit. We have enough clients to fill us, and we don't go out looking and soliciting. A real psychic medium doesn't go out soliciting for their work.
No.
Now, about it is, it doesn't matter if a spirit dies a year ago or 50 years ago. We can connect if the spirit wants to connect. We let them we let them tell us where we're going with it. We're just in control because we are the source of giving the message. Now, the last thing that I'm going to leave you guys with before we go into collective is that, don't force mediumship to happen. Don't be going into the lives and, giving all the details and whatnot. Let the readers do everything that they're getting. Let them channel the message. Let them give it, because that's how medium and psychic energy and any type of divination works. Is like, you want the person to show you that they can do their job. You're not going to sit down and say, all right, well, I want to know all about this, but then they manipulate. Then why are you getting the service? Now, when it comes to me, I don't offer mediumship one-on-one because I can't promise that I'm going to connect to someone. I might connect to someone that you don't want to talk to. And so I do card readings. If someone comes close to you and wants to connect, then you get the best worlds. But me and Pam have been in this game for such a long time that we know that there's a lot of manipulation, and there's a lot of artists out there, and there's a lot of false information on what a medium needs to be doing or how a medium works. And honestly, like, the sitter is the reason that we do mediumship. You bring the spirit, we translate the message. Like, that's basically what it is. And if the spirit, it has a lot to do with your depression, your mental health. You have a lot on your shoulders. You have a lot going on. And people have this tendency of thinking that they have to reach out to the afterlife to fix their life that they're living. Afterlife is like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
No. No.
Meditate, light candles for the ones you love, and just kind of put that intention towards, I need healing with you. Don't give me I don't want you to give me all the answers to life, but I need healing with you, and they probably will come a lot quicker.
Correct. I agree with Samantha. I did post a video. I can't was it this morning? The five things that I promised not to do as a psychic medium. So you guys can watch that. The one that I just posted, though, I want y'all, I think everyone can relate to the video that I just posted right before I came on live. So if you get a chance, go watch that. And I'm going to share real quick that I had a lady, she's like, excuse me, I don't want the aunt coming through. She was a mean bitch. And she goes, I want my mom to come through. And I said, well, you know what? Let me tell you something. your aunt is coming through for a reason. And she said, you're headed in the same direction I was, bitch. So, you know what? You need to do blah, blah, blah. And it was like, oh my God, she couldn't stand that aunt, but the aunt gave her a really important message, like you're heading in the same direction I was. So you shouldn't be talking. Okay. So, but the next time she waited 6 months, came back, and then her mom came through. So guys, sometimes,
Yeah.
we'll get that person, and sometimes you're going to get somebody that you need to be hearing some words, So,
When I was 18 and I had a sitter, and she kind of sat in front of me, and she was like, I'm so desperate. I need to talk to my dad. And I was like, oh God. And the dad came, he's all, you tell that little spoiled brat she ain't getting the money. And I was like, oh my God. And he's all, she didn't come to me when I was sick. Why does she want to talk to me now? Because she ain't getting the numbers to my safe. And so I was like, oh God. And you say what the fuck I said. And so I was all, ma'am, said no, because you didn't fucking show up. And he's all, I said two fucks. I'm all, he fucking said you fucking didn't show up. He's all, that's better. And I was just kind of like, oh God. And she was just like, that's my dad. You know what I mean? Because it was that validation of the way he spoke, the way that he was. And so things like that happen.
they do. All right. So are y'all ready? Y'all ready? I don't know what deck you're going to use, Sam, but we're going to each pull a collective.
Divination circus. And
Okay.
somebody asked if maybe develop later in life, or is it typically from a young age? You can develop at any point once you let go of what's holding you back.
Correct. All right. And I'm good. Like I said, I'm going to use the manifestation. Let's see. Now, the beginning collective was for the weekend. So what do we want? Do we want this to flow through for the week? What do you think?
I think this should be something you should focus on for themselves, like reflection.
Okay. Okay. So if you are 18 to 30, this is your card. Now, if it's not your age group, but somehow your whole being connects to it, go ahead. Okay. I don't know what it's going to say. Oh, new moon in Aquarius, 18 to 30. Open up to change.
That's hilarious that you pulled that,
Yeah.
because my card represents don't be a know-it-all. Sometimes you gotta listen, like shut up and listen. And yours is open up to change, and mine is shut up.
Okay. Get ready. Okay. Get ready. Open up to change. Just say, I don't know what's coming, but let's just bring it. That's kind of that's how I roll. Okay.
Right.
31.
This
Go ahead. Go ahead.
one literally means that sometimes we can be so caught up and we know it all that we forget that there's always room for learning. There's always room for growth. So this age range is in the beginning stages of, like, I'm not going to be controlled anymore. I'm living my life. And sometimes you have to take what you hear and take it in perspective, use it as an example, be a little bit more cautious with your decisions.
All right. 31 to 50. Here we go. Woo! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 2 came out. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Go for it.
Ooh, I can see why you got 2 cards. This is the new moon in Pisces. Attune to the divine. Attune to the divine. And the other one is step into your power. By attuning to the divine, okay, you're going to be able to step into your power. Always fun when I get 2 freaking cards. Look at that. Now we got to see what Sam's card is.
So my card represents that this age group has a tendency of being bullies. So this means don't be a butthead to the young generation just because they make stupid decisions. Help groom them, help show them, help nurture them. Like, be a little bit more receptive to wanting to teach someone or wanting to be open-minded with someone. This age group has a hard time with trust. So this card represents that stepping into your power means you got to let go of some toxic traits, and tuning into the divine represents that if you want to help, then you need to be helpful.
Okay. So it's like stepping into your power doesn't mean bullying people. That means stepping into your power and helping people.
Right. Boundaries are okay.
Yeah.
But you don't got to be an asshole about it.
That's right. Can't make this shit up. All right, 51 to 70. Whoa, let's see what we got. 51 to 70. I don't know what it's about, but it says new moon in Gemini. Think it through. Think it through. Like if an idea pops in, sometimes, and this is my age group, I'll go, screw that. And they're like, excuse me, you didn't focus and think it through. I gave you that message for a reason. Think it through before making a decision. How about that? All right, Sam, what do you got?
The card that I got, it connects to you on a level, so it's on your cards. This card basically talks about eliminating the lack of like compassion towards your creative side. Like a lot of this age group is more getting shit done that they forget that they need to kind of take some time to do more creative insight, like coping mechanisms, or even like this age group will probably got brought up in the age group where children were hurt, not seen, and like, oh, if you're gonna cry, I'm gonna give you something to cry about. So they hold a lot of their emotion in. So this is like think it through with Sam's card indicates that sometimes you got to sit down and you purge it all out. You got to remove all of the baggage in order to kind of like have a little bit of like a reflection.
Yep. Oh, wow. It was 111 right after your comment. 111. Okay. Now, y'all, here I go again. Must be my other side of me, that other Pam that talks about y'all. This is for 71 all the way up to Sister Andre, who is 118 years old. 118 freaking years old. Sister Andre is 118 because she's been single her whole life. Yeah, I said what I said. Somebody just said very true, Sam. So they're honoring your card. So this is for 71 all the way up to Sister Andre. Bless her heart. She's probably the happiest person ever. Same card. Think it through. Same card for 71. Think it through. Don't dismiss it. Don't dismiss it. Got to think it through before you make a decision.
The card that I pulled is not, if not now, when. So this card basically represents like a bucket list, traveling, seeing all the things you need to see, all the places you want to go. Why not? And this is fear. This card represents that there's a fear. There's a fear of, well, I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't spend the money that way. I shouldn't go there. What are you going to do? You're going to get buried with all your money?
Yeah. Think it through, y'all. Think it through.
Yes.
Now, y'all. So I always like to pull like a final group card for everyone. And I'm going to use my very own Heart Rock deck. In fact, Sam has my deck. I just gifted her my 2 books. So,
I actually poetry. It's very calming. And it just, I don't know, feel all the love in each page.
well, some of the poetry did come from dark parts of my life. I mean, that's what life is all about. But in doing that and sharing that, it's like, oh my God, I mean, not everyone's into poetry, but those who are, and what? Okay, all right, I'll take both. Here we go. I guess I'm getting 2 cards for everybody. So here we go. This is support. Look at all the different stones around this heart rock. It says allow others to give you support. You don't have to do it all on your own, people. Yes, I hear. But they're also saying, keep going though. Keep going no matter what others may say. Okay, keep going, but allow along the way, there are those that want to support you. Let them.
The card that I got basically represents like stop being a stick in the mud. Everybody's not supposed to be the same cut version of each other. We all have a different uniqueness to us. So be your weird self and just get weird in the moment with however weird you are. Like love it, embrace it, challenge it, accept it, grow it. And look at I got confetti. This card represents confetti. So that's the
Wow.
celebration you are and stop worrying about what other people think, how people view you. You bring to this earth something because there is not another version of you. So we got to stop trying to, I would say, mesh into, you know how like, how do I want to say it? The same person. Like, no, let's not do that. Let's keep it funky fresh. A little bit less funky and a little bit more fresh.
Yeah. Y'all, that was fun. It's always fun when Sam comes in. Sometimes it's trying to get everything all together. We've got two sides here. We're trying to join in and do all this together, get tuned in. So make sure that you are following Sam. Yeah, your shelves were empty, and all of a sudden, what the hell?
It's my problem. It's my dilemma. I'm supposed to be shutting my doors for renovation and I have all these candles to sell. You want to sell them? And he's like, I want to fight you outside on site. I'm like,
Hey, and I know on behalf of Sam, we want to say we have like the best mods ever. We want to thank you guys for, because it's difficult sometimes being a mod in here, trying to help us figure out who this belongs to, trying to answer questions. So all of our beautiful mods, make sure that you give a wave. And if I still have colleagues in here, I don't call Sam a colleague. I call her a sister. I don't know where that comes from, but yeah, yeah, we're sisters and not
we're
colleagues.
wives without the mister.
That's right. We're sister wives without the mister. Woohoo! Yeah.
Sister.
Anyway, so I am going to go and finish up a few little chores that I put off. Guys, go watch our content. We love our videos. Anything you want to say, Miss Sam?
There you go, Esperanza. You're a moderator. I'm just kidding. I gave somebody I'm gonna stay on because I'm going to sell candles today because we got a lot of shit to.
Okay. I'm going to step off and go finish some chores. I don't know if I'm going to come back on again. I don't want to come on a Saturday night, man. That was amateur night with all the kids that were out. No, I'm not going to do that. But I might come back on later if. Did I just send you an instant message? No, honeys. No, guys. If there is somebody that is sending you a message that is fake, block them, report them. That is not us. We don't do that.
Or
Okay.
tell them to me that I'm in desperate need of a reading because I know how to work with them.
She likes to play with them. So go ahead. Send them over to Sam. All right, everybody. I may be back later, maybe not. Thank you all for following. Take care. Go over on the Sam. She's going to do a candle sale. You'll love it. Go do that. All right. Bye.